Welcome to Dawn Stories channel.
Picture a quiet afternoon in the heart of the forest. A slow breeze threads through layers of green, lifting the scent of wet bark and sweet flowers. Leaves sway like tiny lanterns. Birdsong rests on branches of silence. Peace hangs so softly that even time seems to yawn. Then, a hollow thud. A single coconut drops from a towering palm. One echo becomes a rumor. The rumor becomes a wave. This ancient fable reminds us how a lonely sound can steer countless hearts, and how wisdom often waits, listening, before it chooses a path.
Beneath the palm, a young rabbit slept, ears folded, chest rising and falling like evening tide. Everything whispered calm, yet the instant his eyelids opened, a harsh thought burst into his mind. What if the world ended right now? High above, two monkeys tossed sunlight between their hands. Their laughter shook the fronds. One ripe coconut slipped, spun once, and slammed the ground behind the rabbit. Boom! To him, the earth cracked open. "It's happening!" he gasped. "The ground is splitting. The sky will swallow me." He shot forward without a backward glance. Heart hammering, he tore through ferns, vines blurred past in emerald ribbons. A second rabbit saw the streak. "Why are you running?" "Don't ask, just move." But questions root deeper than dread. The second rabbit chased. "Tell me what you fear." "Can't you feel it? The world is breaking to pieces." Now two sets of paws drummed the soil. They met a third rabbit who caught the fever after 3 breaths. Panic spreads faster than fire on dry grass. Soon 10 rabbits stormed the undergrowth, then 50, then a flood of hundreds, ears flat, eyes wide, hearts galloping ahead of their legs. They reached a meadow where a deer trimmed fresh shoots. "Run!" the rabbits cried. "Everything is ending." The deer tasted their terror and bolted. He passed a fox curled in cool shadow. "Come! The earth is tearing open!" The fox dashed away. Near the river bend, an elephant felt the trembling ground and followed, his great feet making nearby trees shiver. Each new witness carried the tale, never the proof. Through bramble and creek bed, over root and rock, the horde thundered. Dust rose like pale morning mist behind them. No muzzle knew where safety lived, they only knew a way. From a sun-kissed ridge, the lion watched the forest churn. He heard the chorus of despair and sensed a sour note within its music. Bounding ahead, he reached Bald Hilltop, planted his heavy paws, and roared 3 times, a chord that shook bark from trunks. Sound froze. Air itself paused. "Why do you flee?" he asked, voice deep as roots. "Oh, King, the world is ending. The earth is breaking apart." "Who among you saw it with your own eyes?" Silence pooled. The elephant lowered his tusks. "I did not. The fox told me." "I did not," the fox said. "The deer warned me." "I heard it from the rabbits," the deer whispered. The rabbits passed the hush around like a flame too hot to hold, until the lion faced the very first. "Little one," he murmured, "tell me what you truly saw." The rabbit shivered. "I heard the land explode behind me while I lay beneath the palm. I ran before it swallowed me." "Come," the lion nodded. "Ride on my back. We will return and look together." Animals watched them vanish between trunks, hope and doubt tugging inside their ribs. At the palm, the rabbit pointed with a tiny paw. The lion sniffed, scanned, stepped with care. Soon his gaze found the coconut, cracked and quiet in the sand, an ant marching across its shell. "My friend," he said, "this is the noise that frightened you, nothing more than a fruit greeting the ground. The world remains whole." Relief flooded the rabbit, followed by a warm blush. Back on the hill, the lion told the tale. A collective sigh, soft as wind through pine needles, moved through the crowd. Creatures drifted away in quiet ripples, each mind carrying a new seed of understanding.
How often do we sprint from shapes we never stop to name? An unread message, a line of news, a sudden silence on the phone. Each can sound like thunder when the heart is tender. The anxious mind is quick and inventive. Give it a single bang, and it paints whole tragedies behind your eyes. Wisdom, though, has the slow pulse of a lion. It turns back, peers into shadows, and asks, "Is this true?" Many fears shrink under daylight. Others keep their size but lose their poison once seen. So when the drum of dread begins, pause. Feel your feet on the earth. Ask, what truly fell behind me? You may find only a harmless coconut on life's forest floor. Or you may find more, but you will face it with open eyes rather than a racing heart. Not every crack in the silence foretells catastrophe. Sometimes it is simply the world turning another page. Walk softly, look closely, and let quiet courage guide your pace. Thank you for sharing this moment with Dawn Stories. And remember, when fear knocks, let the lion within you answer, calm, clear, and kind.